Decepticons, attack!
Hey everyone, Soundwave here. Today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Leader Class Rise of the Beasts Optimus Primal. So, as always, we are going to take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here we have Optimus Primal in his ape mode, looking all angry and stuff. Studio Series Optimus Primal 106, big Transformers logo here on the side. Optimus Primal in his robot mode. On the other side of the box we have Optimus Primal again in his ape mode. On the top, Transformers Rise of the Beast. On the bottom, just basically everything we've got. Just the normal thing you see from a Studio Series box, just meaningless stuff. And on the back of the box, you have your basic product shots, him in his ape mode and his robot mode, 34 steps for transformation, and a brief bio. And that's basically it for the box. Moving along here, we have Optimus Primal in his ape mode, a huge upgrade from the mainline Optimus Primal. Of course, I never owned the mainline Optimus Primal, but from other videos, I can definitely tell that this is a major upgrade from that mainline release. So, let's get a closer look on the head sculpt there. Nice silver there for the face, some green there for the eyes. Kind of wish that this lower jaw section was painted silver, like the forehead there. That's nice. Silvers and gunmetal grays all throughout the body here. And all of this nice paint is unfortunately a contrast to another leader class figure that I will be taking a look at here on the channel in due time. But yeah, he is a very nicely done figure in this mode. Articulation wise, the head is on a ball joint. It can wiggle around, it can look up that far, can't really look down. The mouth can open and close. Arms can rotate and do a full 360. They can move in and out. Do have a butterfly joint. Have 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. The wrists can rotate, and you do have opening and closing hands, which are on two separate hinges, which is kind of strange. Nothing at the waist due to the way he transforms. Legs can move forward, not that far back, pretty far. Outward movement, he can get like way past the full split, but on mine these thigh joints are super tight. He does have thigh rotation, nothing at the knee, and really nothing at the feet. So possibility is limited, but it is understandable due to the nature of this figure's design and just how he transforms. As far as accessories go, he comes with a lot of stuff. So, first thing you get is a pair of swords, which are beautifully painted. This nice metallic silver. And you got some pegs there, and it's just standard 5mm port. And the sword can peg together if that serves any purpose for you. Hey, why not? It's a cool thing you can do. Next thing you get is some chains, and these I have no idea what purpose these serve, but they just threw them in because why not? I don't really get it. You do get an axe, and this is Prime's axe, so I don't get why it comes with Optimus Primal, but you get Prime's axe. I do have the Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime coming in the mail, so I'll probably just give him this axe instead. And the last accessory you get, and it's possibly the most important accessory of this entire figure, you get the Transwarp Key, which was central to the plot of the Rise of the Beast movie. And just like in the movie, it does split into two pieces, so you can give one to the Terracons and one to the Autobots and Maximals. So yeah, it's pretty nice set of accessories. He just comes, yeah, I just feel like maybe it's a bit too much accessories, but not really. Not sure how to feel about these accessories. As far as these accessories go, you can have him holding the swords if you want, but that just looks kind of strange to have this big robotic ape just wielding a ninja sword. Okay, that just looks weird. But what I prefer to do is have the swords store on the back here. They just tab it into the back right here. And that's your storage for the swords. What the instructions want you to do is to have the chain peg onto his back, and that just does not, yeah, that does not look right at all. It just does. And for some reason on mine I cannot get the chain to plug in, so I don't even bother. So, and as far as the axe goes, the axe just pegs onto the leg, and that just looks ridiculous. So yeah, I'm not really gonna have any accessories stored in this mode other than the swords there. So that's pretty much all there is in terms of storage, and I do like how it gives him like the gun barrels that you see from the original Beast Wars cartoon. Can he pull off the gorilla pose? Yes, he can actually, but it is kind of like finicky. So what you want to do is you want to fold the head up. You want to take the arms, just rotate them down. There we go. And you're going to want to come to the legs and just arch them forward. There we go. Just arch them forward as far as they will go, and make sure those feet are collapsed in, but also level with the hands. And then what you can do is you can just plop him down. Just get everything nice and situated there. Just get everything situated to your liking, and if when all is said and done, you can have him posed in his gorilla walk pose. And that's pretty cool that he can do that. And you can take the transwarp key, and you can just take the transwarp key and just pop it in his mouth, but it doesn't really work. So there's that. And for comparison, we're going to bring out all of the other Optimi of my collection. So here he is with Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. Here he is with Earthrise Prime. Here he is with Bumblebee Movie Prime. Here he is with 86 Prime, as per usual with my reviews. Here he is with Lego Prime. Still need to review Bumblebee though, but I will get to that eventually. And here he is with Age of Extinction Grimlock. Why? Because I can. And because they both turn into animals, so I thought it would be fair to compare them with each other. So that is basically it for the ape mode, and I think it's a pretty good looking ape mode. But without further ado, Optimus Primal, maximize! So to start off, you are going to want to take the crouch position and just untab it and rotate it around and flatten it against the chest. Then you're going to want to take this panel right here, fold it up and over. Take this panel right here, flip it up, rotate it around. It is very tight though. Just want to rotate it around, and it will just collapse against the back here and soft tab into place. Then you're going to want to take the chest panel and fold it up, extend this section right here, rotate this around, collapse it in, and make sure that the head is pointing up, otherwise things will not lock into place properly. And then you can just snap that into place. And there you go, there's the chest and the head. Then you're going to want to take this arm section right here, untab it, fold it up, rotate it around. Then you're going to want to take the fist here. Oh, first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to take this panel, fold it up, and then bring the fists out here. There we go. Just bring the fists out. There we go. Tab that in. All this should end up tabbing in like so here. And then you're going to take this section right here, shift it forward, and that is an arm all done. And you're going to want to do the same thing for the other arm. Is the arms all done? So moving on down to the legs, you're going to want to take them and just extend them out, fold this panel down, and you're going to want to make sure that this round section sits in this groove right here. Then you're going to want to take the knee pad, fold it up, then fold down the toe, Then just take the knee pad, and all of this should just clip into place right there and solidify this connection. You're gonna want to make sure that all of this. Oh wait, nope, I messed up. You're gonna want to make sure that this double hinge is folded all the way down, and then it should just clip. Then it should just clip into place. There we go. Yep. So you're gonna want to make sure that that double hinge is all the way down. You can just take the gorilla feet and collapse it against the back of the leg, and then you can just take the little heel spur and fold that out, and there we have a leg all done. And then once you have both legs done, that is the transformation complete, and we have Optimus Primal in robot mode. And he looks decent. That's all I'm gonna say. But like, I'm not a big fan of like the inaccurate head sculpt there. That's kind of unfortunate. The head sculpt there is not like what we see in the movie. And it just has the weird mouth plate rather than the mouth plate that we saw in the film. But yeah, but still nicely done head sculpt there with some silver for the eyebrows, some silver there for the face plate there, green, that same nice green for the eyes, silver there for the torso there, and some silver there for the shins, and that's basically it in terms of paint for this guy. Yeah, that's one of my main. That's a kind of a gripe that I have with this guy is that all of that nice painting that was in the beast mode just vanishes in the robot mode. It's not really ideal, but it is what it is. You do have all this silver on the back, but that's about all you get. But articulation wise, the head is on a ball joint, a stiffer ball joint than the beast mode head, but it can still can't really look up though, but it can look down a little bit. Head can't really do a full 360 due to the collar in the way. Arms can rotate and do a full 360. They can move in and out. That butterfly joint now goes backwards if that serves any purpose to you. You get bicep rotation. You have 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. Wrist rotation. Hands can open and close. And like the beast mode on 2 separate hinges, which is kind of weird. He does have... So in the beast mode, he didn't have a waist joint. But due to the way he transforms, in robot mode, it unlocks a waist joint. So you got waist rotation. Legs can move forward that far. Back, not that far. Outward movement can do the full splits. You got thigh rotation, which is quite snug on mine. About 90 degrees of bend at the knee. The feet can really move up. They can move down, and you do get ankle tilt. So the limited posability in the beast mode just sort of like fades into like the impressive posability of the robot mode, which is pretty nice. As far as the accessories go, you can give him his sword. What I usually like to do is give him the double-bladed sword. I know I kind of like criticized it earlier, but it's actually kind of a cool way to display this guy with his swords. So you can give him the double-bladed sword. The chain's still useless. And you can have him holding the transwarp key as well. So there you go. So he can hold his accessories very nicely. Now for size comparisons, let's compare him with the other Optimi. Here he is with Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. Here he is with Bumblebee Movie Prime. I decided to give him the axe because why the hell not? Here he is with Earthrise Prime. Here he is with Lego Prime, and if you remember from my Lego Prime review, this guy is kind of fragile in his joints, so I'm trying to be careful with him. But yeah, that's not really a fair comparison size-wise. I see that. So, yoink. Here he is with, as per usual, with all my other reviews, 86 Prime. And finally, here he is with Grimlock, just because I can. To get him back into beast mode, what you're going to want to do is take the arms, just take all of these panels right here that were previously mentioned and fold them out, fold this section up, fold that up, so just get all those panels out of the way, so that way you can twist, and then you can take this arm panel right here and make sure things are out of the way so you can twist it around, like so, then just take that there, and there we go, and then that should just fold in like that. Wait, nope. Wait, nope, nope, nope. Okay, it's that. You take that panel, and that should just tab it into place right there, and that panel should just close up right there. Then you can spin the arm 180 at the bicep there, and you can also take the hands and spin them around as well. There we go. The instructions tell you to have these panels on the inside of the arms, but I like to have them on the outside just to so that way these details do not go unnoticed. So we are going to do the same thing for the other arm. Moving down to the legs, you're going to want to take this panel, just unclip it, unclip it. Ugh, my tongue stops working, and shift it forward. Take the heel spur, fold it down. Take all of this. Oh, first thing you're going to do is you're going to fold out the beast mode feet, and then take all this and shimmy it down like so, and that should just plug in like that. That should sit right there. Then you have a tab right here and a slot right there that will just line up and snap into place. Fold the knee pad down. It should just all sit nice and secure like. Then you're going to take the robot mode feet, just fold it back and collapse it down. Give it everything a nice squeeze to make sure everything is sitting properly. And there we have a leg all done. So do the same thing for the other leg. And once the legs are done, you are at the home stretch. So you're going to want to take this panel, fold it down, extend this, rotate it around, collapse it down, and close it up. And then you're going to want to keep the beast mode head extended up. So then you can take this entire panel and just fold it up and over. Take this panel right there, just rotate it and get it situated into place. And all of this should just go nice and neatly onto his back. Then you can take the crotch plate and rotate it around and just clip it into place. Take the head, fold it down, and there we have Primal back in beast mode. And the last thing to talk about is the included display base that you get within the box. It's unfortunate that the modern Studio Series boxes do not come with backdrops anymore, because these were super cool, man. But you can just take Optimus Primal, plop him down there, and there you go. So that was my review of Studio Series Optimus Primal, and he's a well done figure, not gonna lie. And yes, I do know that there's Ape Link out there, but I'm not gonna get Ape Link because why spend another $50 on the same mold? I might even apply that same logic to the upcoming Nemesis Prime mold. Because, like, why spend more money on the same mold? I know, like, for the Bumblebee movie Seekers, like, I wanted to complete my Decepticon lineup, so that was kind of necessary. But for Ape Link, I just don't know. I don't see any reason to get Ape Link, but Optimus Primal here, he's a nicely done figure, so there you go. So don't forget to check out my other reviews, and I will see you in the next video.